What's happening, YouTube? Rod J back to take a look at another beer. Going to take a look at this one from New Holland. This is the Oak Aged Hatter. Those that have watched some of my previous videos know that I am a big fan of New Holland and especially their Hatter series. So another one that I happen to find out there. This one is actually, as you can imagine, ale aged in oak barrels. Give you a little information here off the bottle. Mad Hatter, aged in Kentucky barrels. Round, smooth wood character, bring a new dimension to dry hop aromatic hoppiness. Pairing, smoked foods, tomatoes, and beef. Now this one is actually a vintage 2014. Comes in at an ABV of 7.12. The IBUs on this are also 62. So looking forward to trying this one out. Some of the other ones that I've had from the Hatter series have all been pretty much good. So this one should hopefully be along that same line. And with that being said, go ahead and crack this baby open. And just to mention, like the other bottles, it does have the QR code there too. So good thing about there is that I like, you have a cell phone or an iPad, you can put it around that QR code, takes you to their website, gives you more stats about the beer, saves them spacing on the label. So go ahead and crack it open, and like they all have that foil on top, nothing but really a basic bottle cap, and then we'll go ahead and get it in a glass. So there we have it in the glass. As you can see on the appearance, now I'm actually using a shaker glass. Let me go back here. The recommended glass is actually a shaker or a tulip, and with this one I decided to go with the shaker. The color on itself, a nice golden orange copper kind of color. Nice head up top, just about 2 fingers of head. The head itself is just barely off-white. Looks to have some good creaminess to it, some good bubble action in there. As far as the beer itself, not getting as much of the bubble action, but we do have a little bit of stuff happening in there. Nothing really standing out, but it does have some pretty good clarity as well. I'll turn it this way here. I'm using my Stone IPA glass, but on the clarity, you can kind of see through there. So it's not really too cloudy at all. Go ahead and get an aroma. Very nice aroma. With 62 IBUs, you do get hit with that dankness and that pine, a hop forward beer, which you usually expect with an IPA. Nice pininess to it. Kind of that outside grassy type smell, dank smell. We do get some of it now. The concern would be with this one being a vintage 2014 is how long it may have been actually cellared. That's always going to be a concern out there, but we'll go ahead and find out by giving it a taste. Okay, so on the taste, get hit with still a little bit of that bitterness from the hops, but it has become a little bit more watered down. This one being a 2014, as I mentioned, vintage. Not sure when exactly it was done in 2014. You do have an IPA flavor to it, and this one has been rated pretty high through some of the sites out there, but it is more watery than what I would expect on a 7.12% ABV. You do get some of the bitterness in the back of the throat. You still do get a nice finish on it, where it's a nice crisp finish, and as you can see, you still get some nice lacing on the glass. Probably the biggest thing is just that up front, you get hit with some wateriness, and then it goes into that dry finish. So if you let it sit on the tongue, you do get some of that bitterness you would expect to hit your taste buds. It does have some of that flavor to cause a nice mouth sensation. Even not drinking right now, I do have a pretty good mouthfeel with it. The duration on it is actually a medium duration, probably medium to long. And on the back end, slight astringency. You do get a little bit of that pucker sensation, but nothing too heavy. Overall, pretty smooth, creamy type beer. Yeah, so the flavor is still there. The hops are taken down some because of how long it's actually been sitting from the time it was made. So here's the thing too. So if you have an IPA like this and you do let it sit some, you're going to lose some of that hops, But if you're not a big hop fan, it can actually settle it out for you so that it'll be less hoppy when you do enjoy it. I don't usually recommend that you would go that long because with the IPA you do usually want to have those hops. But a beer like this, you can still even drink it. You can still enjoy it. You'll probably drink it a little bit quicker, not having all the hoppiness you had from the time it was created. But it's not going to give you that full experience. But overall, I still think it's a pretty good beer. Love to get one that might be a little more fresher. I know a couple of the bars here have now started to look at selling it inside their establishments, so may go check one of those out. But usually with New Holland, a great brewery, the Hatter series, a great series. If you've had this one before, the Oak Aged Hatter, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you had it fresh and if it still had that watery type essence to it that I'm getting right now. But outside of that, it's still a good tasting beer. And I'll go ahead and finish this 22 ounce out and move to the next one, and I'll be just okay. So with that, I'll say cheers. If you get a chance, New Holland, Oak Aged Hatter, check it out and let me know what you think. Thanks for swinging by for another video. Cheers. Look forward to catching you next time.
Does this guy know how to party or what?